So today we're making pillow tarts. If that's something you want to know how to make, stay tuned. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this recipe is some marinara sauce. You're gonna want about a 24-ounce jar. You're gonna need some finely shredded mozzarella cheese. You're going to need not one, but 2 boxes of ready to bake pie crusts, and you want to actually do the 9-inch one. So you'll have 4 rolled crusts in total. And you're gonna want some finely grated parmesan cheese. Now you also, if you want for this recipe, you can also use some sort of prosciutto, which is I guess a kind of ham, and we don't eat ham in this family, so we're not using that. You're also going to need 2 eggs. We prefer free range or organic. That's just how it is. So, and that is the baby in the background here crying. So on with the recipe. Okay, so the first step of this recipe is we want to actually cook down the marinara sauce. So we're going to take the entire jar, okay, and we're going to just dump it in here like so. We're going to cook this down until it's like a kind of like a paste. So we're going to go ahead and turn the oven on about a medium heat, and then we are going to literally just stir it and till it cooks down. We'll check back with you in about 30 minutes and show you where we're at with the sauce. Okay, so it's actually only been on the stove for 20 minutes, and you see this consistency right here. It's like a jam type consistency. That's what you're looking for. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn the heat off, and we're gonna let this sit for about 20 to 30 minutes to get down to room temperature, and then we're gonna go on with the next step of the recipe. So again, that's the consistency you're looking for. Kind of a soupy, kind of like jam. Okay, so the next step of this recipe, you're gonna actually, we're gonna start using the pie crust. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna get some squares going. So you wanna unroll it, like so. Okay, so this is the pie crust. You wanna unroll it. We're gonna roll it into a ball like so. Okay, we're gonna cut this in half. And this is gonna make one of the tarts. This piece. Okay, so the one tool I don't have in my kitchen is a rolling pin. So I'm gonna use this Smart Water and see how this works. And it's working surprisingly well. Throw some flour down and continue to roll. Watch the water explode all over the countertop. That would be our luck. That looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then you want to cut it into a square. So we're gonna go ahead and do that with this little knife. Okay. And that is your base for one of your tarts. So that's what you should be coming out with, something that looks like this. Roughly 8 inches by 3 to 4 inches. So we're gonna do this with all 4 pie crusts. So this made 1, this will make 1, and then the spare stuff over here will make 1. Okay, so that is what you should strive for. So as you can see, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and so on. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get on with the next step. So the next step, we actually want to move over to the saucepan, and we want to put the mozzarella cheese in there. So that's what we're doing right now. Open the mozzarella cheese up, and we just kind of put it in like so. This is a 8-ounce bag. Put about 3/4 of the cup of the bag in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we want to mix it up. Mix it up. See what it looks like when you mix it. So you just want to get it real mixed, like I said, and then we'll get on to the tart stuffing. I don't know if that's politically correct, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so now what I want you to do is actually turn the oven on convection bake to 350. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is, remember how I told you we needed eggs for this recipe? We're gonna take some eggs. We need 2 of them, and we're gonna crack them in the bowl. One. And these again are cage-free, organic. We like our chickens to be happy. Happy chicken gets you a better egg. So there's the eggs, and we're gonna go ahead and mix them up. Whip them, if you will. So that's what you want, you know, just kind of, you know how to mix eggs. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're actually going to get a baking sheet or a cookie sheet, which this is just a regular cookie sheet. This is tinfoil by Glad, or who's this by? Saran Wrap? Reynolds. I can't think of the name. This is a Reynolds aluminum foil. This is actually the stick-free kind, and it actually works amazing. So what we do is we take one of these, and then we'll take one, we'll take two, we'll take three. And what you do is, first we paint it with the egg wash, which is right here. So we do that. We take a spoon, and we take this concoction, which is the mixture, and we put it down there. Put it down there. Put it down there. Okay, and then you fold these over, and then you pinch them.
Smells good.
Well, what does
whatever you're making, it smells good.
They're supposedly called tarts. So you go like that, and then you go like that. You gotta make sure they're nice and pinched, okay? And then what we're gonna do is take this little cutter. It's called people call it a ravioli cutter. We're just gonna go ahead and zoom in on the one and show you. This is just for, you don't have to do this. This is purely for looks. Kind of trim the edges up a little bit. And you peel these away. It gives you that nice little tart look. And then we go ahead and slide this up here. And then we go ahead and do that with all the rest of the tarts. Okay, so now that all the tarts are made, as you can see, we have 8 of them. We want to take the egg wash once again, and we want to actually paint these. So that's done. The oven's preheated, so we're going to go ahead and throw these bad boys in the oven. So one last thing before we put them in the oven, I almost forgot, one of the most important steps. We want to sprinkle these bad boys with Parmesan cheese. Finely grated Parmesan cheese. You can put as much as you want on, or as little as you want. So. For 20 minutes. Or until the golden brown. Okay, so the oven went off. They weren't quite golden brown, as you can tell. So we're gonna put them in for another 3 minutes and check them back. So the cook time's 20 to 25, but again, you want them to be golden brown. So I'd say in about 3 minutes, they'll be golden brown, and we'll be ready for the plating ceremony. You do not want to miss this. Okay, oven going off. They are done. I'm gonna take them out. Oh, mama. Look at those. So these are the, what are we gonna call these? Tarts? Pillows. Mozzarella pillows. Mozzarella pillow Pop-Tarts. Well, that's probably copyrighted. So mozzarella pillow tarts. And now we're gonna go ahead and, because they are, we're gonna go ahead and plate them and cut one open for you. So there they are. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut open that bad boy and show you the ooey gooey goodness. Look at that. So there it is. Mozzarella cheese pillows, because the wife doesn't want to say pillow tarts. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom in on that. And then it's time to eat. Well, she's gonna eat, I'm not. So if you like that video, like this recipe, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell notification, 614 Live. Peace and you're welcome. Focus on my finger.